The Last of Us TV show has to be one of the wokest, lamest things that I've ever seen on television, and it just keeps getting worse and cringier, and I keep seeing so much talk about it. It's like, why are people still watching this? It's absolutely wild. And of course, we knew this was coming with The Last of Us 2 game being just over-the-top woke and terrible just by itself. They're really writing off of just brand recognition now. And this is something that is absolutely crazy. Gender ideology and lesbianism in The Last of Us is insanity. Women can't and never will be dads, period. That's it. And it's so weird how this is something that's being propagated right now. So that Star Wars girl actually made a great point on this on X, and so this is what she says here. In a post, she shared a screenshot from the show that depicts Bella Ramsey's Ellie as describing herself as a dad after it's revealed that the girl she's in a disordered relationship with, a lesbian, is pregnant. Now, how does all this work? It's painful. But everything that wokeism is, that social justice is, that the LGBTQ movement is trying to normalize mental disorders and trying to get you to accept that you need to just accept their reality, which is not real reality. Otherwise, you are some kind of bad person. And that's exactly their entire attention with The Last of Us. This is exactly what's been going on with this whole weird lesbian thing that's going on this entire time. And that Star Wars girl just called it like it is. Thank God. She says, JFC, this insanity needs to stop. And I'm surprised that it's still going on. A lot of YouTubers out there have really pivoted. We've noticed this change in the culture war recently. A lot of guys who grifted off of DEI, off of Sweet Baby Inc. and the like, have pivoted their channels trying to just become more general channels where we're just talking about fun. To try to get, I guess, better in this YouTube algorithm. And it's been a massive problem because ever since the Trump election, of course, they changed things to try to suppress content that's actually critical of this stuff. And that's been done intentionally. At the same time, you hear them all shout, DEI is dead. It's nowhere. It's not in the culture. Yet I see like stuff like The Last of Us hitting like this. You see the recent episode of Andor from Disney Star Wars has lesbians kissing and a transgender dude in it. It's crazy. They're pushing harder than ever before. They're just not marketing it as that. They don't just go on their social media accounts and go, this is the most diverse show ever, which is what got people making videos about it to begin with. So then people don't make videos about it, and then people think that this is all gone, and they're still getting brainwashed by these evil corporations doing these things 100%. That's why we're making a difference here, guys. And of course, I'm still in the middle of a ramble about this because I just get so frustrated and angry, especially when you show these young girls doing this, because the ones that are most impressionable on this are the young girls. The young girls feed into this emotional language, and they are the ones that then don't know what gender they are and the like. It's absolutely crazy. The young boys are getting kind of based because they're super fed up with it. That's another story for another time. But this type of thing is terrible in the culture, and we need new culture to replace this. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us as we talk about this before we finish off this video and everything, and I appreciate you guys being here. And I am a sci-fi writer myself. I'd love for you to check out my Justified Saga of the Nano Templar. This would make a great video game or tabletop game if somebody wants to help me develop that, or movie. It is crusading, space crusading. It's a lot of fun. Really good stuff right here. Really poignant storytelling and science fiction. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's in the description below. It's available on ebook, print, and audio, and it's a full trilogy if you want to support our channel. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so back to this. Women can't and never will be dads, period. If you disagree, you need serious psychiatric help, 100%. And the thing is, like, they're acting like if you disagree, you're a bad person. It's so crazy how far this has gotten, how far that they've pushed this sort of thing, and this dialogue that they throw into this at this point, it's so over the top. It's just like, I don't understand how anybody can sit here and watch a show like The Last of Us and go, oh, yeah, I'm going to watch it next week as well. It's like, what? Why? It's really terrible. Now, I understand grabbing a screen share of this sort of thing so that we can talk about it. But like for the general public, it's like, why is this something that like everybody's just like, oh, tuning into every week? Like it's something you can just enjoy. All of this has just been a terrible lecture on DEI, a terrible lecture on LGBTQ propaganda, and it's just been an awful, awful series. In a follow-up post, she shared a clip of the scene as sees Ramsey's Ellie say, so we are having a baby. I mean we, and also I guess Jesse are. It was Jesse, right? So we're all having a baby. Holy shit, I'm going to be a dad. Oh, painful. So I'm confused here. Like, as to what's going on. But this is really weird. And it's really ridiculous that obviously Jesse's going to be a dad, and yet this person's pretending like she had anything to do with the process whatsoever. Obviously, human biology, I don't know who I need to explain this to. Human biology doesn't work that way. Two girls can't do that and have anything come out of it. So if Jesse did it, she is literally not related. Painful. This is where we're at these days. And so this is what she says. Sorry, this insanity needs to stop. Women and can't and never will be dads, period. If you disagree, you need psychiatric help again. So this is obvious propaganda, and this is exactly what they're trying to do. They've been trying to push this. And, of course, LGB cannot be separated from the T, as they like to say. This is the logical progression, because when you normalize these weird fetishes and these weird lifestyles where these people are clearly mentally unstable, and by the way, almost everybody who ends up in these lifestyles does so because they come from an abusive background, and that abusive background then perpetuates itself. That's really what's going on here 100%. And because of that, this is where we're at right now, and this is where it's going to, where you can pretend what gender you are, and etc. And so that's where it's going to be hitting this entire time. This Last of Us thing has been going on even crazier. This Ramsey person has been insane, too, going out to the media herself to go and promote this and say this is something that she's doing herself. And that's where this all comes from. All these people, they get into these Hollywood creepy roles. They're probably on casting couches with Weinstein types. They then don't know what gender they are, and then they then put those sort of things into the show. We showed last week on the channel here about exactly how another actor just went into this, and then because he played a gay person on the show, he ended up deciding he was gay, and then he's so free now. Absolutely crazy. And this is what she says right here. When she was talking about all this, she said, I know people will think that what they want to think, but they're going to have to get used to it. And if you don't want to watch the show because it has gay storylines or has a trans character, that's on you, and you're missing out. Well, I don't think I'm missing out, my friend, but good try. It isn't going to make me afraid. I think that comes from a place of defiance. Now, these are the cultural gatekeepers, and these are the people in charge of culture, acting like they're somehow rebels and all that by just doing something and trying to shove something in front of your faces. In fact, by you turning it off, you're the rebel. You are the one fighting the culture, and that's what I urge everybody to do in situations like this, because this type of show really shouldn't be on the air. It is really absolutely disgusting, and the entire point is a psychological manipulation of you into these sort of things, and that's exactly what's going on here. So that's where we're at now. I mean, it's gone way jump the sharp. Please hit the like and subscribe button, everybody, and of course join us. We appreciate you being here. Grab my Justified Saga of the Nano Templar. This is a wonderful science fiction book. You're going to love it. It's in the description below. We'll be back soon.